now just with 4x MSAA, you can see these lines are actually pretty nice. They look like lines. But up here is a bit of a problem, right? You can see there's lots of jaggies, and there's kind of some chunkiness going on. And as best I can tell, those are actually transparent textures. And the problem with MSAA and a transparent texture is that it's looking primarily at the edge. Remember this, the way MSAA works is it's looking at kind of covered or not covered, and that pretty much happens at edges. In the middle, it's always going to say covered, 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 so you don't really do anything. So if you look in here, you can see it's a little chunky. If you look out here on the edges, it's very smooth. That is 4x MSAA. Now what I'd like to do is pull up a full screen of MFAA. All right, now I'm going to use this green box so you can tell this is the MFAA version. We've got these dots up here to tell you that it's on. Is that actually on or is that off? Are you sure that's on? Okay, I'm going to believe you. Surely, okay, that's on. All right, so right here is 2x MSAA. So what that means is we're using 2 samples, right? 2 covered samples. And we're going to do our fancy moving the filter, the filter and moving the sample points to get us an effective 4. Let's go to the game. Okay, so the first thing I want to draw your attention to is these lines. And it's probably hard to see now because you don't see the other image, but those lines look identical. They are effectively 4x MSAA. Now up here is what some surprise benefit is actually in the transparent textures you get a much better result. Because actually our MFAA technology is applied everywhere. Right, so we're changing the sample locations, we're combining across time, and we're actually generating better looking transparent textures. Okay, it's a very cool idea. So why don't we go ahead and make it super easy for people to see. Let's do a side by side. So I'd like to see on the left half is now BF4 before with 4x MSAA, and on the right side is MFAA. And if you could do me a swipe back and forth kind of slowly. Okay, so let's focus in on the lines here. And now we're looking at 4x MSAA and then swipe across slowly. 4x, swiping across slowly. We're going to swipe any time now. Oh, I was hoping to go to the other side. All right, but look, can you back up a little bit and kind of come right here? And then come the other way. All right, go slow the other way. Okay, look at the lines. They are the same. I'll bet $1. They look the same. Now let's come to the middle. Okay, and then do the same thing. So right now we're looking at MFAA and then swipe left. Chunky. Okay, swipe right. Less chunky. Okay, so that's the way this technology works in Battlefield 4. But the most important thing to realize is that even though MFAA looks like 4x MSAA or better, it has the performance of 2x MSAA, right? So it's giving you that bump up in frame rate. Now, all right, so what you're looking at, these are now actual geometries. Okay, so that's a little wire there, and this is a little flag over there. And this is, remember the blurring is coming from the mixer. There's not really blurring. But you can see 4x is doing a pretty nice job of blending around that diagonal geometry, right? And it's doing a pretty good job on this, this edge. That's 4x MSAA. For extra credit, let's try to put MFAA up full screen. Okay, MFAA zoomed in, full screen. Praise the Lord. All right, Matt, you rock. Pretty close. All right, so what you're looking at here is now 4x MFAA, the same spot. You can see the edges are looking incredibly similar, and it's because they are, mathematically, they are almost identical. And this works in motion. If you can, maybe, hey Matt, can you just move a tiny little bit left and right? Let's try that. There you go. So you can see that that effect is working even in motion. And you'll get to play with it. You get to look at the demos. It's actually super compelling. Now, can we do a mid-line spread, a 50-50? Awesome. And oh my God. Oh my God, perfect. Okay, give me a right. Kind of swipe right. Let's look at MF. This is MSAA you're looking at. Okay, all this is MSAA. Okay, now swipe left. Go slow. Enjoy it. Oh yeah. Okay, that's perfect. You guys, extra candy. Maybe guys.